Hello, ETGers. It's me, Jessica. I just wanted to check in. So yesterday I did my third Apple Day, and yesterday, and then yesterday's vlog, I talked about how I might extend it for a couple days, which that I was not joking about, but I was joking about the Apple diet, and kind of sent a lot of you guys in concern. I greatly appreciate that, but yeah. 3 days is enough, and I really wasn't thinking about the muscle cannibalism and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys for getting me back in check, especially you, Eileen. Um, yeah. So I know you guys are looking out for my best interest. I do think, however, I had been thinking about this before, and some of you guys had suggested also that I think I might be doing like an Apple Day a week, just because it feels well for me, and it's a good break from. I tend to lean towards vegetarianism. I haven't gone there yet in my life, but I'm not much of a meat eater. Um, but I kind of do what there's a book out there a couple years ago called Flexitarianism, where it's more like meat is your side dish, um, or like a condiment. That's kind of how my regular diet is, um, except for cheese. I'm a cheese addict. Of course, not right now. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was Yolanda's video about not rushing things. And I've been kind of miss rush lately, and it kind of just got me back into check. I mean, I still might have that attitude just because I can't wait to get this weight off of me. I'm a little over 4 pounds away from the 150s on my scale at home. I'm confident that I will at least get there on Roy's scale this weekend. Um, and but I do think I'm gonna stick the Grassinis and the Melba Toast back. I haven't had them this round, not because I was worried about stalling or stuff like that. I um, I tend to think I have a gluten intolerance. Um, but on my regular diet, I am a pasta addict, and I haven't really allowed myself the time to really not have it. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, a grissini or milk toast really isn't going to make a difference for me. So I'm going to um, just not have them. And if I start to add it back after the no starch, no sugar, and I like totally break out or not feel well from it, then I'll know it's the gluten. But then I'm thinking I would rather have that than have carb sensitivity. I mean, how good is it going to feel to be thin, and then you can't even you have to worry about eating a piece of cake or a slice of bread, or I mean, it'll be nice to be thin and skinny, but I want to be able to not stress over the foods I eat. Of course, I'm not going to eat like the way I used to be, because then I'll get heavy again. But so I think I'm going to add those back, just to do that. And I just need to make sure I do P3 really well. That's not something I really need to worry about yet. But yeah. Sorry again if I'm quiet. I was thinking about another reason for it. In the morning, I get that really bad, like, congested thing, and like get the morning voice, and I think I'm just quieter in the morning. But it is easier for me to do morning vlogs, so whatever. I don't know what it is. I just hope you guys can hear me. I'm not whispering. So yeah, today I'm down 0.3. I'm at 164.5 at home. So if I was to equate that to Roy scale weight, that'd be 160.4. Um, so it feels good to be 2 pounds under, no, like 2.5 pounds under my LDW, and to be knocking on that 150 store. Um, I just can't wait to see the 1.5 something. I don't care if it's 159.9. I just want to see the 150s. Because that gets me closer to seeing the 140s. And that's where I think I will probably end this round. Oh, the other thing I was thinking too. So part of the back to the rushing, I mentioned about a week or so ago that I was thinking about doing an interruption thing, and that might happen. But then I was realizing last night, if I end up in the 140s, since I don't know really where my body is going to want to end up being, I have an idea, 120-ish. But my body could go into the 110s, like 115, maybe. I don't know. I'm short. I'm 4'11". So the doctor scales say I can go even down to 95 pounds, but I'm kind of a medium, larger build, so that's not going to happen. But if I end in the 140s and I need to get to, say, 115, that's 30 more pounds. I definitely need a break in a full round because I'm wondering how the 3 weeks after the first 3 weeks for stabilization is supposed to be to make sure you don't get immune. But who's to say if I'm not immune at the beginning, I might catch immunity faster near the end. I don't know. Maybe I'm just worrying too much. That is, I'm on day what? I'm on VLCD 10. So I have 30 more days of VLCD and at least 2 to 3 weeks of P3 before I can even consider going back. There's also, a friend of mine on Facebook doing cycling. I've thought about that too. I'm just jumping way ahead of myself, but I just can't wait to get thin. Before, I've always been kind of a rusher. I, for a long time, was kind of trying to do a raw foods kind of diet, which is odd because I wasn't even vegetarian or vegan. And I know you can do raw foods and be a meat eater, but I just wasn't ready for it at that point. It might be something I will do later in my life, but that led me to a book about pH by Dr. Robert O. Young. I don't know if you guys have read the pH Miracle, and he has one for weight loss. Read that, and he's like, you can lose half a pound a day if you just drink greens. But that's all you're eating is greens. Who does that? I could get maybe 3 days with that, and that's why HCG is great. Before this, really anything I've tried I haven't been able to stick with for more than 3 days. So I'm not even like a lot of you that can say I've tried everything. Because, yeah, I guess I've kind of tried everything, but I haven't been able to stick with it. Alright, I'm just babbling by now. Oh, my point about the pH thing. So I would try to do the thing, and I would map it out, and I'd be like, okay, if I lose half a pound every day for such and such date by blah 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 date, I will be at my goal weight of 120. Yeah, right. Like, I'm gonna be able to only eat greens for 6 months, or even if it's 3 months. However, yeah. Silly Jessica. Alright, now I know I have a reasonable way to lose weight. It's to other people that this way to lose weight might seem totally off the deep end, but we know it's manageable. It's not easy, but it's simple, and we're not hungry. So I hope those of you guys are losing well. I don't remember if I said, but I'm eating normal today. Lots and lots of water to rehydrate, and I will be having my protein and everything back to normal. So, like I was saying, hope those of you guys are losing well on P2 and maintaining well on P3. Love you guys, kisses. Bye.